This article might be fake, but it might not be that fake, if you know what I mean. Who knows anymore? I don't know. You don't know. What we know, Borderlands, it's flopping. It's flopping a lot. I am Mecca. You're gonna subscribe to this channel. Oh, you know why? You know why? Because I have the riding crops. I have the riding crops. That's really your only reason to. No, it's not. I have the riding crops. And I'm entertaining, and you know it. And you know it. And you never know what you're going to get over here. Do you? I'm probably going to play some Mario Kart today. It's Sunday. I don't know if I'm going to do it here or Twitch. So check that out. I've been doing What the Dub, where we do movie clips and stuff from the Steam Workshop or wherever, and make it like Mystery Science Theater, where we make it better, you know, especially the bad movies like Borderlands. Why is it filled with very, very non-age demographic appropriate women? Are you trying to awaken? This might be it. Is this an Aluminum Archives episode? Is this just a thing just to get them to awaken their inner desires for...
When real conspiracies become far too outlandish, that's when parody conspiracies look even more like reality. It's time to strap on your headgear and search through the Aluminum Archives.
Grannies. You got what? 50-year-old Kate Blanchett playing a 20-year-old character that people are complaining about quite a bit. You got Jamie Lee Curtis from the yogurt commercials, you know, from 20 years ago. Those yogurt commercials were 20 years ago. People, maybe not that long ago, but you get the point. They were a while ago. They were so long ago, I remember them. They were back when I still watched television and didn't just get all my clips and things from the internet like a normal person. So, this is a tweet from whatever. Is this real? Borderlands on track to be the biggest bomb in cinema history. $110 million budget versus a $4 million box office take. J. Kim Murphy says this. I couldn't find the actual article. I tried. Google, you're fired. You're bad, Google. You're bad at Googling. I found 17 articles that do back this up, though. Which one do we start at? This one. Borderlands movie nuclear bombing. 10 million. All right. So Neo GAF. Hey, Neo GAF. What kind of a website is that? I don't know. You can't even see it. That's what kind. Hey, guest user. I hope you're enjoying using Neo GAF. Is this like Neo Geo? Is this like Neo Guesser? GeoGuessr. Neo Guesser. It's Sunday. It's very early when I'm recording this, and it's all her fault. She had to go and put chicks in it and make them lame and or whatever. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. I had to re-sing that because why? That music got copyright claimed. After being what? Sound appropriate? No. YouTube Studio. The YouTube Studio music. The ones you can use. Now it's not all of a sudden. Borderlands. This is... What's the source? Variety. Oh, there you go. It's Variety. Well, there it is. That's why Google couldn't find it. That's why it's right there in the Variety article. So it is real. This is why I don't do videos on Sunday mornings. This is why, because I pull up 17 articles to just find the original. Borderlands, 4 million. The sci-fi comedy is in serious danger of opening below 10 million, a terrible result considering the production budget of 115 million now. So that's just the production. How much to market it? How much did they really spend to market it? Have we seen a lot of advertising? What's the rule of thumb? You take that number and you triple it for what? Advertising, all the stuff that they don't tell you, all the little shady back end stuff, and it needs to at least make what? 300, 400 just to break even. This is why what? What do I see? You just take the video game and you make the movie like the video game, and then nobody will be dissatisfied. Why do they do that though? Because they usually change it for the back end to make it 25% different, to make it a new version. So now it is Eli Roth's Borderlands. Am I correct on this one? Can anybody tell me for sure? Anybody want to ask him? I don't know anybody to ask. Now do I to ask him? So I gotta guess and speculate, being, just some idiot on the internet. This bombing is all over the place. Bombing $10 million. It's not that bad. It's not that bad of a movie, but at the same time, who was itching for a Borderlands, the video game, the movie? It's going to be a box office disaster of epic proportions. It is not that bad. The more I think about it, though, the less I'm like, they are kind of old for this role. I would rather be playing this. I would rather reinstall Borderlands 2 and start over from scratch and actually pay attention to the plot this time. And try not to throw hand grenades at myself like I usually do in this game. I think I deleted that video. I used to actually stream Borderlands 2 like a decade ago. That's the one we started off with. Oh, that one. And Forbes. Critical bust. Why am I laughing? I think it's hilarious when we have such epic proportions of failure at this point. What was my theory? Oh, this is just to incite fetishism for young guys playing video games, that hey, there's plenty of old people like me around there who are perfectly single and very much need somebody to play video games with, I guess. I don't know, or something, or pinball, I guess. In Vegas, for realsies, in person, maybe, as long as you're not weird and a creep. I like a little weird. I just don't like dangerousy, and I don't know. I'd probably have to investigate you before I dated you. However, is that what this movie? That's my aluminum archives going off on 7 million tangents to fill 8 minutes because it seemed like a conspiracy to me. It seemed a little woo. It seemed a little suspicious that you've got all these older women in there. And if you're trying to tell me that as an allegory for her as being, way too age inappropriate to be out there saving anybody and rescuing anybody, that I'm supposed to babysit some little girl in bunny ears, and I think you got another thing coming. But is this 8 minutes yet? Why do you guys think this failed? I'm trying to speculate on why you think this failed. Other than, first and foremost, we'd rather be playing the video game of it. Second, we'd rather be playing the video game of it. Third, Deadpool and Wolverine just came out, and, it wasn't that bad either, but it wasn't that great. And that one's still making money, so, What was the take here? It ends with us. Begins with an impressive 24 million. Deadpool holds strong as Borderlands crumbles. So it ends with us. Deadpool's wife's movie did better than a video game movie. I think that tells us all we need to know about a lot of these video game adaptations. Maybe they should have put it on streaming. Maybe they should have done that, like The Last of Us. Did they change a lot of characters just for the 25% different, to make it legally different so they can put their own merchandise and sell their own things, so that the video game people get their money for their stuff and their merch and their whatever associated with their video game product, and the movie people get their money and their merch associated with their movie product? That's why everything's all different, and that's why every time they make a movie of something, it's been 20 or 30 years of just disappointment after disappointment, because they keep changing stuff so much with these things. I am Mecca. How much do they really change with this, other than, emphasizing the fetish of young guys needing to get into older women, I suppose? I'm right here. That's all I'm saying. I will see you guys on the next video, live stream, or wherever. And
now that society is
no, we're not sitting through a coffee commercial. Or the opening again. We're not sitting through that again. should have happened in the very beginning of this. I am Becca. Subscribe to this channel.